Hi class, today I'm going to be going over some of the problems in your packet for Friday's assignment, just in case you need any refreshers before we take our test on Monday. So the first one we're going to look at is letter B. We are trying to find the perimeter of the rectangle. Remember, the perimeter is the total of all four sides added together. So when we look at B, the first thing we need to do is we need to convert, right? Because this one's in meters and centimeters and this one's in centimeters. So the easiest thing to do would just be to convert our 1 meter into 100 centimeters, right? So this would say 150 centimeters. And we know whatever the top is, the bottom is equal, and whatever this side is, that side is as well. So now we just kind of have to figure out how we want to solve this. You can add all four sides together, or you can use multiplication, whatever you prefer. These are nice even numbers, so I think I'm going to use addition. So I'm going to add my top and my bottom, which gives me 300. And I'll add my two sides, which gives me 150. Add that all together. The perimeter of this rectangle is 450. Okay, looking at place value discs. So we have 5 times 100. So I need to draw 5 in my ones place. And I'm going to multiply it by 100. So remember, each time you go over a line, it's times 10. 100 is times 10 times 10. So I'm going to move these over twice. So I have now 5 in my hundreds place. So my answer is 500. Remember, 100 is 10 times 10, and each time we went over that black line, it was 10. So that gives me 500. 5 ones times 100 changes it to 5 hundredths. We are looking at letter C. 3 times 43. We're going to use the place value chart to find that out. So we're going to break down 43 in our place value chart. So we need to have 3 discs to represent the ones and 4 discs to represent the tens. So that would be 40 and 3. And then remember, we have, it's 3 times, so we need to have 3 groups in each of our columns. Okay, and then we have to see, can we bundle anything? This is only 9, so we can't bundle that. This one's 12, so we can bundle. And move this guy over here. And we get 1 on my hundreds place. And then we just use the place value chart to tell us the answer, right? 129. That's our answer. Go ahead and try the next one by yourself. And then here we're going to look at 534 times 7 using the area model. So knowing we can break each of these sections off, right? This one could represent our hundreds, so we'd have 500 here. This one would be our tens, so we'd have 30. This one would be our ones, so we'd have 4. So essentially, and this is our side that we have is 7. So we could do a problem that tells us 7 times 500, 7 times 30, 7 times 4, right? So we fill in our spaces, 534, excuse me. And then as I said, it's each a little area problem by itself. 7 times 500, 7 times 30, 7 times 4. So 7 times 500 gives us 3,500. 7 times 30 gives us 210. And 7 times 4 is 28. Then we just have to add all 3 of those together to get our total area. Should be 3,738. Okay, and this last problem I'm going to show you should look familiar. Over the summer, Kate earned $180 each week for 7 weeks. Of that money, she spent $375 on a new computer and $135 on new clothes. How much money did she have left? So we're going to go ahead and draw ourselves a diagram, right? We read, now we're drawing. So we want to find out how much Kate earned in 7 weeks of work. We know she spent $375 on a computer and $137 on clothes. And this is the missing piece, right? Because they want us to tell us how much money she had left. So this is a multi-step problem, right? First, we have to multiply and find out how much money Kate earned in total, right? How much money did Kate start with? So we're going to multiply 180 times 7. So in her 7 weeks of work, she earned 1,260. The next thing we need to do is we need to do a subtraction problem and find out how much money she had left after she bought her computer. So we're going to take the 1,260 and subtract the total of the computer. And that's going to give us $885. Then we're going to take that and see how much she had after she spent her $137 on clothes. Which gives us, we have to do some unbundling, right? We have to change this to a 7 because this 5 wasn't big enough, and take a group over to the ones column. So 15 minus 7 gives us 8. 7 minus 3 gives us 4. 8 minus 1 gives us 7. So she had $748 left. Okay, your job today is to get the entire packet done. Make sure you have all the problems solved. Let me know if you have any questions.